Hey guys, listen. Are you guys over there by Beefing 313? Hey Shacker King, hey Sly Jones, hey Cool Gamer. Sly Jones, do you know what's going on? Shacker King, are you watching what's going on? Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Hey everybody. Hey Strictly Platinum. What's going on? Hey guys, I'm over there by Beefing 313 right now. Man, I'm always waking up at the right time. I got a question. What do you think about that interview that's going on right now over there? I'm cool with, getting the info and stuff, but what much has he said that people have been waiting to hear? I don't know. Um, but from what I'm hearing so far, the person who's being interviewed, who's called Kool-Aid or Kool-Aid, because as his Cash App says, somebody actually called at the motel that he's working at and gave the info. Apparently, more than one people were calling. So he said people kept calling, but there's someone in particular that called to let them know that somebody was wielding a gun as well as somebody was not feeling safe. I wanted Beefin 313 to ask the question since he heard that is was it a man or a woman that called? You see what I'm saying? You heard that part. The first thing you'd want to know was it a male or female? The person who actually and the part that really stood out to me is when he said the person called and would not stop talking. The person called and was giving all that information and also didn't want to get off the line so he could call the cops. But I want to know, how did they know the room number? That's important. How did they know the room number? So how were they able to call the motel and the person who they spoke to at the front? How did they know to give that specific number? The room number. That means the two parties who were in the room gave somebody that info. You see what I'm trying to say here? How? How did they know what room number to direct the staff to? And obviously they gave the names and so on, so maybe or maybe because they gave the names of the people who were in the room, he could be able to tell, you know, what room number they were in. So that is also interesting. So whoever called knew the room number and gave also they gave the YouTube channel. Hey Wilson, RR Wilson. Hey everybody. Also, what I'm also concerned about is this guy because he works there, right? He works there obviously. Is he going to lose his job after this? This is what I want to know. Is he going to lose his job after this? Because some of the stuff he was saying there, it's like he's giving himself away. You are working at a motel and you're online giving away people's info like that. You know what I'm saying? It may cause him to lose his job. He was recording the security footage and leaked it. Is he still going to have his job after this? You see what I'm saying? At one point, I was kind of, trying to figure out why isn't Beefin 313 asking him some questions and stuff. You see what I'm saying? But hey, we got a little info. I'm over there listening while I speak to you because I was listening before I hit the live button. But those were some of the questions that I wanted to know. How did the people know the room number? Whoever he said called and gave that info, why didn't he ask if it was a male or female? Also, who gave him the YouTube channel so he could know? You see what I'm saying? The guy was also giving his own views and opinions, talking about something she should have gotten arrested too. I don't know if they're saying she was an accessory. I don't know. So I don't know. But that was a whole mess. Some people are disappointed about the interview because they're like, you didn't tell us anything new. You know, some people were disappointed. Some people are okay with it. But at the same time, this just goes to show you the type of sector we're a part of. Well, I don't even want to say we're a part of, but this just goes to show what type of sector or people you're around. Look at this. They went to two different locations and people were calling both locations. They called the Airbnb and then they called the what's that thing called, the motel. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I know sometimes people are the ones who give their info out based on, they have their cameras on, they show certain type of landmarks or whatever. But it's not safe out here. These are the types of people you guys are moving around. People who would put your life in danger. Not saying that their actions didn't put them in danger. You see what I'm saying? But you got to be careful. And I'm really hoping that this guy who is on here talking, I am hoping that he won't lose his job as a result of just this little moment on YouTube, because sometimes people tend to get carried away on social media. Is his job safe after this? Is it a family franchise? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to get in trouble for recording the footage and releasing it on YouTube? Is he going to get in trouble for coming on and doing this whole interview? You see what I'm saying? So he has to be careful. He has to be really careful. You see what I'm saying? But that's just what I got to say. I wanted to know what you guys thought about this. I don't intend on being here for too long. I just wanted to know what you guys thought about this interview right here. This guy, and also, I was kind of iffy when he was talking about cash apps, but at the same time, people are upset about him asking for the cash app, but at the same time, they're there, they want the info. You see what I'm saying? Oh, my microphone is too low. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'll try to so how is it right now? Let me know how it is right now. I didn't know. Oh no. Thank you for letting me know that our Wilson Baron. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. Is he still gonna have his job? And thank you. Is he still gonna have? Okay, got you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. I just want to know if he's gonna get fired, cause he came on here thinking he's doing something good right now by giving info out about what happened and stuff and doing this exclusive. But at the same time, with the sector that we are in, with this sector, they're gonna start calling that hotel, that motel, I'm sorry. They're gonna start calling there and they may end up getting him fired. And what would he have gained? You see what I'm saying? And I said this yesterday. People gotta think long term when they're doing stuff. Always think about the repercussions of your actions. Always do that. I know we're human and we may slip up because I've slipped up on here too, but I'm just saying always think about what will happen in the long term. Do not live only in the moment. So he's got to be very careful. And I hope those people are actually sending him cash apps and stuff for real. Because, or even the channel holder who is going to stand to make money off of this video, I hope he's also sending him more cash apps because this guy may possibly lose his work because he left him to talk so much until that guy spoke a little bit too much about himself. You see what I'm saying? He gave too much. We already know he was on training. We already know he works there. He monitors the security cameras. We already know some of the stuff that the cops were doing. We know that he has animal. He has his chickens and stuff. So he gave quite a little. We already know he was studying. So if anybody, management or anyone, listens to this interview, they can already know which member of staff it is that came on here. You see what I'm saying? So he got to be very careful. I don't know if it's a family owned business or what, but trust and believe he may lose his job because they are going to call that place. And on days when he's not at work, they are going to call and want to speak to the management team. And he may very well lose his job. They may direct the management to this video right here that Beefin 313 is doing, and he may very well lose his job. I am telling you, he has got to be careful. But here is one of the things I realize that Beefin 313 is doing right now. He is trying to secure something with this guy. So if anything and he could go to the trial, he's gonna go there. And so he will be like the person on location. So he will be like the person on location to help get info about the court proceedings. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of one of the things I realized that Beefin 313 is trying to secure right now. Apparently, I missed a lot tonight because I woke up just in time. Ooh, I got home from work so tired, and I fell asleep. And then when I got up, I saw a part of Ronnie Q's video, and she was given the time, for the different time zones to say that Beefin 313 will be doing an interview. So I'm like, let me stay up a little bit more to watch this. And basically, that's what I saw. Of course, there's 1K in the channel because, of course, 1,000 people like myself are nosy. So we are going to watch these things. Okay, it's a lot going on. Who would have thought that this one situation would have gotten so out of control? But usually the meetups, that's what happens. Usually the meetups in the beef sector, they always go sour. I feel bad for Rob. His actions were very, very immature. He was a fella, knew he shouldn't have been, having a gun in his possession or anything. You see what I'm saying? So he should have also been responsible. But at the same time, we can't blame Rob alone or the people in the beef sector. All parties are to be blamed. She went there. She knew what he was like. She knew the situation she was getting herself in because she observed his actions before she left her home. She knew what he was like online. She's seen him with guns online before. She has seen him online doing all of this shit before. It's nothing new. So did she think he was just not going to do it while she was there too? I don't know. But people got to be responsible for their actions. You see what I'm saying? It's too much. She was there. She was also telling people, "Oh no, I'm safe. He's not doing nothing. He's only joking. He's only joking. Those threats are not real. He's only joking and stuff." You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, here she went there. She went there. We will never know what happened or what she said to the police because we couldn't hear so clearly, when Rob was live. Because I was over there when the cops came on live. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. So the people who were watching actually called in. The people who were watching, I don't know. Some people are saying that she set him up or herself and her friend who was on the phone with her, or it could also be it's the people who are here watching the beef sector, watching them live, who called and may have told um the hotel management or the whoever responded to the call. They're the ones who were watching and told him, "Oh, he has a gun there. He's doing this. He's doing that." That's how they were made aware. Let me see what's going on. Right, Strictly Platinum. He has no idea what he's in for, so he's comfortable giving info, but he doesn't know what this sector is made of. He does not know, and he's giving out a little bit too much information. He's giving a little bit too much information. He's making people aware of who he is, and if they were supposed to report him to management, he gave enough information to reveal himself, whether or not he's on StreamYard and cammed up. You see what I'm saying? Um, People should not be too upset about them not getting enough info from him. He works at the hotel, but people shouldn't be too upset about him giving info. And that wasn't enough for the cash apps and whatever. But at the same time, He gave you a whole video of the guy being arrested. That counts for something. Okay. Random Crafting Gamer says, at this point, I'm just going to stay in the bushes mostly because these folks done made up their mind. It is only going to Oh, it's only going to go further left. It is random. It is. It is going to go further left. It's quite unfortunate that two people decided that they wanted to have fun and whatever, have wild, passionate s. They wanted to have grown folks fun, right? They met up, and it's quite unfortunate that it got to this position. You see what I'm saying? You went there because you wanted to do stuff for YouTube. You went there because you wanted to show out. You went there. Thank you for becoming a member, Random Crafting. For I appreciate it. So they did that, right? What at what cost? One is in prison. One has shown fully that they have low self esteem and that they are a liar. And it's just sad. You see what I'm saying? And I'm really hoping that this guy doesn't lose his job. Thank you for the support, Random Crafting Gamer. What do you guys think about the interview over there with Beef in 1-3? What do you think? What do you think? I think what he's doing right now as they wrap up is trying to get that guy to help, you know, to stay on location so he could get someone in the courtroom. That's what he wants. He has somebody he made connection with the guy so the guy could also be able to give info when he goes to the courthouse. You see what I'm saying? But I want to know, was it illegal? Yeah, it does, Random Crafting. He didn't have much to give. What else could he have given to us? The only important info is that he gave is that people were calling from out of state and giving info and telling that they needed to get the cops there and whatever. You see what I'm saying? They gave him the YouTube page for him to go look, right? It is what it is. And he's the one who called the cops at the end of the day because of the he called the cops because of the calls he was getting. He was getting quite a number of calls. You see what I'm saying? Also, somebody who called knew even the room number that the person was in. See what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. I don't know how far I don't know how far this is going, but it's a mess. It is a whole entire mess. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid Loco or whatever his name is came and his intention was to deliver to the sector. His intention was to come and deliver to the sector and he wanted cash apps. I can understand why he would. I can understand why he would. I can understand. I don't know if it was worth it though, because he may lose his job. I don't know. Let me look at this chat. Sounds like a bunch of cliff notes. He confirmed Tracy wasn't scared. How does he know? You mean when she got when the cops came and they were outside, she wasn't scared? Do you think she already knew the cops were coming? These are questions I want to know. Did she already knew the cops were coming? Can anybody let me know that, especially those who watch her cuz I don't? Did she already know? Is the person who was she was on the phone with, were they a part of the whole reason why the cops were called? Cuz were they the ones who were calling the hotel? I mean the motel to let them know what was happening in the room? And people have to be really careful. People have to be careful on here, man. Not only on here, social media has been that one thing that helps people to put their own selves in trouble because people have no boundaries. They don't have no self-discipline. They don't know when to not, what are some of the stuff to share and what not to share. They overshare. Social media has encouraged people to become oversharers. Oversharers. That's what's happened. They share everything, even things that will incriminate them. You see what I'm saying? So it's just too much. You gotta be careful. You're all adults. You know what I'm saying? You're all adults. Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. You can tell she was only up to having a good time. You know, she knew what she wanted to go and get when she went there. She saw. I keep saying this. Everybody who watched Rob Rack enough, and the very few times that I watched him, I could tell the type of person he was. Wielding guns on here, speaking bad about women, always drunk, always trying to turn up, always trying to show people who, or what type of person or what he can do or can't do. You know, he was always wild. He seemed violent. Sometimes he may seem funny and stuff, but at the same time, she knew what he was. He was also a cloud chaser. You see what I'm saying? They knew what he was about. She knew what he was about. Her own people were telling her not to go there. Her own vlog father was saying, "This guy ain't the right person. You gotta be careful." Hey, Glama. All of these people were there saying this. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second, real quick, real quick. Okay, I'm back. Let me know if my sound is okay. Um, I like I was saying earlier on, I got home from work and I was extremely tired, and I got up like maybe an hour or so ago to get to like watch a few minutes of Veronica Hughes live, and that's when I heard her give the timestamps. I mean the time that Beefin 313 will be doing his vid. So I'm like, let me stay up a little bit more and watch this. So I don't know if I like missed a lot of stuff today. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe not. I haven't been keeping up. I was really busy today at work, so I may have missed a lot. But this right here is something else. I am so I am I I am so disappointed in the fact that some people are blaming Rob only and not blaming both of them. They are equally responsible for their dumb actions. They are equally responsible for putting people's lives in danger. She was also there. This guy was drunk, wielding a gun. People were above his head. I don't know if people were below. No, not in the red inn. Beside him, that gun could have gone off in anybody's room. There could have been accidents that happened. You see what I'm saying? A lot of stuff could have happened. She was there. She is just as bad as him. That's all I'm saying. Let me go back to this chat real quick. I just want you guys to tell me what you think about the interview. Yeah, she was living up to the moment. She went there to live up. She went there to enjoy herself, get her groove on. She went there to get numbers. I am still convinced she was trying to pull an MU. That girl has been locked up in her apartment for years, not going out and meeting people. And lo and behold, MU came on her, did her stint with Envy, and it gained a lot of views, a lot of attraction, a lot of AdSense and stuff. And she was going to have her moment too. She fell in love with the guy. She was head over heels. She was smitten for the guy. She was love struck. You see what I'm saying? That's what she was doing. She was love struck. She was extremely happy. She giggled for days. She giggled at everything he does. And then when she's done, she's acting like, "Oh, I had to do that. I had to do that for my safety." I can agree maybe at some point she was doing it for that, but she knew she had ample opportunities. She had numerous opportunities to leave there. When he went to so-called work, she could have gone. She could have left his stuff at the front desk or with the people at the Airbnb or the motel whenever he left there. So she could have really left. She could have called a cab and gotten to the airport and done her own thing. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It is too much. She went to get her groove on. She went there to get her groove on. And unfortunately, somebody went to jail for it. I really didn't want neither of the two to go to jail, to be honest. I know he does his crazy stuff and she's just as batshit crazy, acting like she's normal on here on YouTube. Didn't want any other two of them to get locked up. There is no reason why you going there to get some D and him going there to get some P, as well as to get cloud, get subscription numbers, get cash apps, all of that. And then then he's gonna get locked up. Come on. It was a shit show from the beginning. People were enjoying the shit show. Some people will take things a little step further and call or try to figure out where you guys are. It is crazy. Oh Lord. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, listen to this. Hold on. Hold on. Kool-Aid is back on 313. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. He's saying that the person who called is given their name, the actual name of the person who called and made the report. Let me hear this. Hold on. He's going to give the name right now. Simply. I don't know. That could be that could be wrong. I'm not going with that. Mm-mm. Nah. 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 He is saying over there right now that the person who called is called Simply. That the person says it's okay to give their names, and he gave the name Simply. But how? I don't know. Mm-mm. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. Um, Let me see. Glama says it's a simple fact that she stayed, saying she wasn't in danger. Then puts out this. It's That's a lie, Glama. A lie from the pits of hell. A lie. She is a liar. She stayed there giggling. Oh my God, Rob, babe. All the damn time she was enjoying herself. And people were there saying, leave her alone. She's happy. Why are we jealous and stuff? And now she's going to turn around and talk about she did it, the submissive thing, so she could be safe. I told you on Saturday we were over there by Pizarro and she dropped down in the chat to tell people she was okay. And she was upset with people. She was upset and cussing people out, telling them that, oh, I don't know why people would say I'm in danger. I don't know why. Girl, there is audio of you saying you are okay, even when he was nowhere around you. So you're lying. I do understand there are situations, especially for those who have been, the victims of domestic abuse. They know that they have to, play a role or, do stuff to not get the person who is drunk or physically abusing them or verbally abusing them to get upset. So they know. So I get that. Don't get me wrong. She had different occasions, different opportunities where she could have taken herself away from that situation. She claimed he left for work sometimes, or she may have dropped him off at work sometimes, or whatever. Guess what? You could have gone back, packed your stuff, packed his stuff, had whoever at the front desk keep his stuff, if he should return there or whatever. She could have gotten herself to the airport, called him and let him know, I'm no longer there. I left your stuff with so and so at the front desk. You see what I'm saying? Glama say I shouldn't say babe anymore. Oh my god. Oh my, okay, babe. Let me see. Yeah, random. He said he called, but he called after the people were. So he said he was getting a lot of calls at the front desk, and then he also said he got a call from somebody who gave the room number, gave the name, gave them the YouTube channel also. You see what I'm saying? So that kind of, I don't know. Mm-mm. Glama, you know it, right? She wasn't in that much danger walking around in the Airbnb naked. And I even see a shot of her with a whole cigarette in her hand. I saw somebody put that up on here. And I'm like, is this the same person who talks about people smoking and drinking all the time? Now she went there smoking and drinking. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't. I don't know. I'm starting to think I'm kind of over this storyline. I'm trying to. I don't know. I think I'm kind of getting over it. I had my fun, being a little shady and stuff. I think I'm done. What else is coming up next? I don't know. I don't know. Who called? I've been hearing this mustard thing, and I'm thinking that maybe that guy Rob called her pea mustard. Oh Lord. So she went down bad in this sector. She went down bad. She's gonna be known for the person with low self-esteem who flew out to get dick. She's gonna be known as the person who helped get him locked up. Whether or not she did, who knows? We don't know the real story behind it. She's gonna be going down looking desperate. She's gonna go down being the one who he was telling to go wash her pee good. She's gonna be known for him calling her pee a mustard pea. You see what I'm saying? What else is she gonna go down for? They said someone dropped the location in the chat on one of his lives, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I saw that also. Somebody said it in Beef in 313's live, saying that somebody had dropped the location in the chat. You see how these people are I don't want to say resourceful. They got a lot of time on their hands. Somebody dropped the address. They are really invested. Really invested. You saw the pig, Glama? I didn't see it. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You saw it? Let me read this comment right here. She doesn't care about anyone. He's just collateral. Right. She doesn't care. You see, she didn't even know the guy had felons. She didn't even know he wasn't to have a gun. This is how much she didn't take her time to find out about the guy before she went there to him. You see what I'm saying? She didn't make sure she got all the information she needed about the guy before. She was so digmatized. She just wanted to go and have fun and have sex. That's what she wanted. And she was so okay with it. She was really okay with it. She was having fun. She was cussing people out who were concerned for her safety. And then she flipped the game around and started talking about she started getting upset about some of the stuff he was doing, and now she's going to talk about she's doing it because she didn't want to get to be harmed. Come on. She didn't even care whether or not he got locked up. She doesn't care. I told you that woman does not have it in her to care for anybody but herself. She's loving the attention. She's loving the views. You're right, Strictly Platinum. The views and the money. The guy also said she lost her deposit. That's what the guy said. The guy who works at the hotel, he says she lost her deposit because of what happened. So you see what I'm saying? It is what it is. I hope he got enough cash up for this because he may lose his job. Gla- Paulette showed up. I heard she was missing in action for all of this. I don't know if she was just staying up there in the clouds watching or if she got upset. I'm like, where is her disciple? Where did Paulette go? I went to lives hearing people saying, Paulette, where are you? Where are you, Paulette? Well, she's back. I guess she's over it. I guess she's over it, I guess. Glama says, why are they over there threatening to have that man lose his job? You see, I said it. I called it, girl. The guy came on here, thought he was doing something good. He clearly doesn't know the beef sector. Because if he did, he would never come on here talking and giving so much info about himself. They are going to call that hotel and speak to the management, right? And they are going to get him fired. So I hope those cash apps were enough. Okay. Thank you for being a subscriber. If you're subscribed, Wilson, I don't know, but thank you for being over here. Um, you are so right, Random. You are so right. He's just an extra in her play. I mean, yeah. You're right. You should vet anyone you meet online before you go have a whole 7 day vacation with somebody. You are desperate. You're going down in beef sector history as a desperate for dick. That's how you're going down. Desperate. Ken says, I stopped watching. Hey, Ken. I don't care about what he says. Yeah. I think so too. I think so, Ken. That guy did not have to go to jail. I'm sorry. There's something that we don't know. There was a setup involved in this. You hear me? I guess we'll never know until the court proceedings happen, or it gets further. We could see, because maybe the court documents will tell who called, or other information. I don't know, but we'll know. We'll see what happens. We'll hear about the statements. If she has to be there, we'll hear too. Yeah, they can definitely sue the hotel. They can. Oh, well, thank you. Well, there you have a new sub right there, Canola. Wilson Byron says they are new to the beef sector. Okay, he did the right thing. That man was in a hotel with a blinky. He was protecting the other. Yeah, he did. Once you hear that somebody has a gun in the hotel or motel, he has to protect the safety of all the other guests who are there, because especially if Rob was drunk, there are accidents that can happen. Accidents could happen. That gun could get fired off. It could hurt the people upstairs. There are children there. People are there trying to get some good rest. If they're there cussing and stuff, they could be upsetting the other guests who are trying to sleep and stuff. I am saying this guy did what he was supposed to do by calling the cops. He didn't, because if he had ignored it, it could also mean, if an accident could have happened, he could get in trouble, because they would have asked, why didn't you report it if you got all those calls? You see what I'm saying? When you want to know what bad decisions look like, just think of Robert. Just think of Rob and Tree Dog. Yeah. Mm-mm. Random Crafting Gamer says, people also forget, once on the internet, you're all right. Anything you do on here, it never goes away. It doesn't matter if you delete, it doesn't matter what you do. It stays on here, and that is why you got to be careful about what you do. You may decide 10 years from now to go seek a job somewhere else, and what you did on here follows you to that job. They go check your social media, they can find anything they need to. Trust and believe. So you gotta be careful. Look at, even right now, you got actors and so on, celebrities, stuff that they said on a social media app years ago, like maybe racist kind of this commentary and stuff, and it came back to haunt them years after. You see what I'm saying? Look at that whole Kevin situation. You see what I'm saying? There's so many things you got to be careful of. So don't always live in the moment. Take that from me. Don't always live in the moment. Glamour says we just had a mass shooting in Northern Cali. 7 people died. It was the same day when all 3 months. That same day, right? Man, we are killing our own people, and that is so sad. Well, killing in general is wrong. Lord have mercy. The United States Border Patrol is in here. Okay. Hey, good morning. Hey, the United States Border Patrol. Welcome. Hey. Hey, everybody. Gun violence is, I feel really bad. Just think of all those families who are losing their loved ones because of gun violence. You see what I'm saying? It's too. Glava. I can't even keep a straight face. I can't even keep a straight face. And I am stuffy. Okay, the United States Border Patrol. No, Glama was sharing about what happened in her area, in the California Bay Area, Northern California Bay Area, that some people died. There was a mass shooting. So maybe that's what you came in hearing. I don't know, but I can't get over the name. The United States. Let me stop. Well, you know what? This one story is gonna be on the tongues of, people in the beef sector for a little bit. I am kind of a little bit, hold on. Random crafting gamer, I'll be following you soon. I'm going back to bed soon cuz I got, you know, work tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I can't stay up for too long. I came to hear the interview. Um I I don't know if I got what I wanted. I don't know, but at least we know the person who did it and why. But the next thing now is the concern for him whether or not he'll be able to keep his job after doing all of this. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. Okay, two recent killings was weird. Were weird. Okay, man, these two consenting adults decided to meet up to have a good time, to be able to get new subscribers, to be able to get their numbers up, to be able to get cash apps, just to quote to have break the YouTube streets, give fodder for everyone. And they decided to enjoy themselves and stuff, but look at where it turned out. Look at what happened. That was bound to be they it was bound to be a problem. It was bound to be a problem because guess what? She knew what she was getting herself into, but some people love to live on the edge. Some people like a little excitement. Let me drop the link just in case anybody has something to say. She saw how he behaved online before she even got there. She has heard how he speaks about women. She has heard him say what he will do to someone. She's heard these things and she knowingly went there. Don't forget that. So we can't just look at Rob. We got to look at both of them. Who is the real victim in this situation? Let me see. 72-year old. That was the suspect was 72 years old. I didn't hear about it though, not to be honest. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. What's the name of the person who called? Somebody just hit the link and said it. Or was confirming. Gosh. Hold on. Hold on. I'm listening this one right here. Ooh. Grish hit the link and he said he spoke to the guy and he told him that his team was coming there. And Grish is right now thanking um the guy at the front desk. Oh wow. Grish! Grish! Oh wow. Grish clicked the link and Grish said, do you remember me? I'm the one who called you and told you my team was coming in. Wow. Wow. Darn. What is going on? Mm-mm. I'm still listening. Wow. Oh Lord, that's it and that's all, guys. That's all for right now. I just wanted to know what you guys feel. Glama, are you still over there, Glama? Are you still listening? Grish is also telling him to be careful because that's his job and he may lose his job, so he's got to be careful. That guy was not thinking about his job. He was not thinking about his job. He's thinking about giving exclusives to people he doesn't know. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my God. Wow. Strictly Platinum, I have no idea. But it makes you wonder though. Oh Lord, Grish is something else. Grish is something else. Grish said he was on his way with his team. Okay. Grish just clicked the link a while ago. Mm-mm. Grish is something else. I think Grish was really on the way up there to the end. Oh wow. Oh wow. Ooh. Hold on. The United States Border Patrol says someone said the person recording Rob getting arrested had a somewhat similar voice as Goosey. Really? Mm, that is not Goosey. That is not Goosey. That person sounds Mexican or something. They obviously, they sound like they speak a little Spanish. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Dang. Wow. Oh wow. I just wanted to come on here and see what you guys thought. I am going back to bed. I am not losing sleep over this. Sleep is important. Ooh, Ronnie Q just hit the link. Let me listen. Hold on. This guy did not. I feel bad for Rob. And I'm not saying this because he's a guy or whatever, because some people like talking about how much I take up for men. But at the same time, he did crazy stuff on here, but he didn't deserve to go to jail. I'm sorry. He didn't deserve to go to jail. I don't know what I missed throughout the entire live, but she's not the victim only. They are both wrong for some of the stuff they did on here. She knew he was a drunk. She knew he could hurt people, flashing that gun around and stuff. She didn't even, you know what? Let me shut up. Hold on. The sound. Strictly, why are you laughing? Hold on. Let me see what Ronnie Q is going to ask. Ronnie Q is going to ask a question right now, so I'm listening for that, and then I'm off of here. Hold on. Oh, the call dropped. Oh, the call's not going through. So what is happening right now? Strictly Platinum, I'm on 3%. Girl. Ronnie Q is asking a question. Something about the car. She wants to know if the car was impounded. Mm. You know what? This guy, I feel, this guy who is here, who works at the hotel and who provided the footage, he has got to be careful. Knowing this sector, they're going to call that place and report him. And he already gave too much info. He gave too much info. His voice is going to be out here that management could listen to. He is not thinking about his job. He was even mentioning that he was doing training. His bosses will know he was doing training. You see what I'm saying? He gave out a little bit too much info about himself and he may lose his job. He's answering questions surrounding what happened. So the management may say that obviously people at the inn have no right to privacy because you're here giving info about guests who come there. You see what I'm saying? The only good thing he didn't do was give any names out, you know, even though everybody knows their names or whatever. But it is what it is. Oh yeah. You call it a mermaid story? A mermaid love story? No, it hasn't dried up yet because right now the person who took the actual footage of him getting arrested and stuff, he is live doing an interview right now with Beefin 313. You see what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Anywho, it was a lot going on. I think that's it for right now. I'm gonna get off of here. I just wanted to know what you guys thought. You know, I dropped the link one time and I also read your chat. That's enough. That's enough for tonight. I just came on here to say that real quick. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. S- Sleep is important to me, and I'm not losing sleep over this. I hope. Listen, I hope he got enough cash app because he may or may not lose his job. I don't know if it's a family franchise. He even mentioned that he worked two jobs. Why did he need to tell people where he worked, what he was doing training? Why did he need to let all of us know those things about? He should have just kept the info on himself. On not on himself. He should have just kept the info strictly about what happened with them. So he's got to be careful. I gotta go. Sleep calls. I'm out. I am not staying up for this crap. When I stay up here and not go get my sleep, I won't function at work tomorrow. Some of these people, especially, well, not some of these people, the two people that are involved. Rob is sleeping in jail right now, and Tracy's probably online. She doesn't have work to go tomorrow, so I'm out. Okay, I am out. Bye, guys. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please like the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I am going to bed. That's enough of the night. I am out. Not watching any more of this interview. I am out. Bye, everybody.